Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Syaris Iman 273-451. So today, me and my friend will explain a little bit about our group assignment, calculus group assignment. The title of our group assignment is football penalty kick. So for your information, penalty kick is considered a golden opportunity for the kicker to register a goal. For further information, I would like to invite my friend to explain more about it.
Hello, my name is Yamini Kavirajan and my metric number is 2723 and 72. I will be explaining on the key concept of our group project. As we decided to choose on football penalty kick as our topic, we are going to investigate on how does football penalty kick model related to calculus 2. Our project presents a mathematical analysis based on some of the shortcomings of penalty kicks. As some might have questioned on how mathematically involved in modeling of football penalty kicks. Hence, we will look into by stating objectively the player's shot and the missed penalty kicks because of shooting the ball at the wrong angle. Therefore, our discussion further on the interesting issues such as the best possible ways to shoot football penalty kicks as possible to vertical post on the ground, and the second issues will be the velocity of the ball must travel to beat the goalkeeper. Hence, the maths equation involved explains on how hard the football hit can shoot to penalty kicks and the method used to solve these issues.
Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. Okay, my name is Lokman Hakim Muhammad Alias and my metric number is 273435. And now I will explain for my part is method. So we will go to method which will divide by two method. So in this method we will use two method. For the first one is the best possible ways to shoot the penalty kicks as the possible to the vertical post on the ground. For the second one is the velocity of the ball must travel to beat the goalkeeper. Okay, we will go to the first point. Okay. The penalty kick is the one of the toughest skills as a football player that need to be mastered in certain position. The player that takes the penalty not only need a perfect shooting technique when touch the ball, but also need brilliant skills and idea when the moment they looking at the ball. Okay, for the second method, which is the velocity of the ball must travel to beat the goalkeeper. Okay, so the point is, so we only think that the problems when taking penalty is the only angle or which side should penalty taken. There another way to win the ball which beat the goalkeeper. Some goalkeeper may expert on penalty taking but some not. To beat the expert one, we need the right angle and the most important is we need the best speed or velocity to win the penalty. Things that will be resistant when taking penalty is speed. Whether the ball will move to the right speed or not, it will give the result. Footballers must use their perfect or right strength when shooting the ball which can produce absolute velocity. This can make the ball straight to goal. We cannot deny that some goalkeepers have skills to block or catch the ball, so penalty taker must try to get their best strength to get the ball into the goal before goalkeeper catch it. Thank you.
My name is Tashwini Aruna Manoharan. My matrix number is 273126. Now, as for the example of the football penalty kick, the football penalty kick is actually one of the most toughest skills to master in football. Why is it so? Because the perfect shooting technique is needed. Apart from that, the bravery that's needed by the player to actually go and stand there at that point, that position, the bravery that's needed is a lot. You need to have the nerve of steels to be standing in that position. Penalty kicks are made to look easy by the world's best football players, but there is an enormous amount of planning and practice that goes into it. The players and coaches both actually have to do a lot of analyzing and a lot of research to have the best placement of the ball in order to give the opposite team's goalkeeper no chance of stopping the upcoming goal. There is a mathematical logic behind the perfect penalty kick, which is explained using a maths equation. The maths equation is used to describe the movement of the ball. The maths equation now can be seen on the screen. The term on the left hand side of this equation is d. This variable d represents the movement of the ball in the direction perpendicular to the direction in which the ball is kicked. In other words, how much the ball curves to the left or to the right. As for the terms on the right hand side, the first term is pi. Pi is used because the ball is in a sphere shape and pi is represented by the number 3.142. Next, the symbol capital R in the equation represents the ball's radius. Following that, the ball's mass is represented by m. Following that, the density of the air is represented by the most important part is how hard the ball is kicked. This is the velocity of the ball and it is represented by the alphabet V. The distance the ball has moved in the direction it is kicked is given by x. And the final variable is W, which is the angular velocity. As a total, in another way to explain, Cristiano Ronaldo likes to hit his penalty shots straight, so his W variable will be small. But on the other hand, as for David Beckham, his W variable will be much larger. This is because his hits make the ball curl. As a conclusion, these equations tell you how much the ball will curl based on how hard it is kicked during a penalty shot. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Martina Haridas. My matrix number is 255502. I will explain about analysis of the project. We identify the simple right angle triangles in the model with sides that were calculated using Pythagoras theorem and angles calculated using trigonometric ratio. Okay, from these we found out theta is the best angle on the ground, which is 47.49, and alpha is also the best angle in the air. It is 26.17. It seems reasonable that the amount of error that the player can make and still have the shot score depends on the initial angle at which the ball was kicked. Well, therefore, begin by defining the problem as follows. Okay, now to calculate the penalty on the ground, we need to know the distance and the time. So, after the calculation, we got 125.47 feet second. It determined a possible range for the shot to work out. Clearly, after the ball crosses the goal line, above the 8 feet of the ground, it continues to rise. And now, by finding the velocity required for the aerial shot. Therefore, in our project, we found out the velocity of aerial shot is 258.31 feet sine inverse. Thank you.
My name is Aiman Hakimi bin Samsudin. My metric number is 272903. So based on what we have done in this project, we can conclude that modern football penalty kicks nowadays are somewhat related with calculus. We have investigated and researched the best possible ways to shoot penalty kicks as close as possible to either vertical post on the ground, and the velocity of the ball must travel to beat the goalkeeper. We also propose a model which the suitable area to place a penalty on ground and show how to combine these models to study the dynamics of the penalty kick. The techniques or method used in calculating best possible ways to shoot penalty kicks are used by using Pythagorean theorems to calculate the best angle in maximizing the possibilities of winning the penalty kicks, and for the velocity of the ball we have used math equation to calculate the movement of the ball, which involves speed and velocity to win the penalty. The results from this are not constant because the results of penalty kick based on how hard football player hit the ball that will generate movement and curl in winning the penalty.